Hello, my name is Cornelia Thomi, and I'm a Theta Healer Master. And this is,
Hi everyone, my name is Amber Shuyi, and I am a Theta Healing certified certificate of science instructor.
and we would like to introduce you to a class that we are teaching together called Intuitive Anatomy. And this class is amazing. If you haven't heard about it, it's amazing. We're running it from November 25th to December 13th. And with the weekends off, of course. And it's being run from 7 till 1 p.m. in the afternoon Pacific time. And that's 10 till 4
4 p.m. on the East Coast.
Eastern
Yes.
time. Awesome. So one thing I want to say about this course is that it's a game changer. If you've done, well, you have to have done basic, advanced, dig deeper, and you and the creator is
Yes.
optional for this course.
I think we need to finish You and the Creator first. It's part of the prerequisite.
Okay,
Yes.
there. Um, I also highly recommend World Relations ahead
Yes.
of this one because World Relations allows you to get rid of all those resentments and grudges so that in IA they don't come up and
Mm-hmm.
distract you from actually going through the different body systems.
Yes.
Um,
And if you
this
have
class,
taken,
go
sorry
ahead.
to interrupt, just to add, like if you have taken You and the Creator and World Relations, the overall digging process of this course is going to be very smooth and easy. And it's easier for us to get through as much problems with the least, let's say, quote unquote, healing crisis. Yes.
Yes, exactly. We get to go deeper. With the you and creator method, we actually allow people can go deeper instead of just digging from a surface level. With you and creator, now you can get to a lower level and then you still dig, but from a lower level, which is
Yes.
amazing. And we get deeper. And then we go through with IA, we go through each of the different body systems. Um, the first day you work through a body system, and then that afternoon or evening, depending on the time zone, it starts bringing in the next day's body system.
Yes.
And then, so you might be triggered by the next day's body system. So we ask during this class that you do not send emails or phone calls to your family, your mother, your father about why they did something to you because 20 years ago, because they probably won't remember because you're triggering something in the body system. So we ask that you just take a breath and put all those triggering ideas on the shelf and just you can contact either of us if you have something that's really triggering you and we can help you through it. Another thing is if you decide to work while you are taking this class, just know that you might be more triggered by your coworkers, your bosses. And just, again, just breathe before you say anything. Just, okay.
Yes. These are just reminders that there are something that we can work on. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What was your favorite part of IA?
I think because during this class, we're going to go through 15 body systems and on the 14 body systems, pardon me. And on the 15th day, we do body as a whole. So I think this course is divided into 3 weeks. The first week is our relationship with ourselves. And the second week is our relationship with other people. And the third week is our relationship with Creator, with God. I think my favorite part is probably on the second week because when I did IA for the first week, I was like flying through all the systems, like flying through all the beliefs. I was really happy. I don't have anything here. And I started to get really triggered on the second week because the issues, the limited beliefs that I had was mainly regarding my relationship with other people, like intimate relationship. And all these, you might be wondering like how these beliefs are related with our body is because each of our body systems, for example, the skin, the liver, the reproductive system, they all have corresponding beliefs and emotions. And when we go through some beliefs and emotions, those energy gets stored in our body. Let's take an example. I remember when I was on the seventh day, when I was doing the lymph systems, all the person and things who used to make me mad gets triggered within the same day, because the lymph system is about how you protect yourself and how you express yourself when you're angry, and how you're able to move on, to like just purify this anger energy, and instead of just attacking yourself. Because I used to have a lot of like disease like allergies, which is at the bottom just attacking myself because I'm not good at letting the anger out. After I did this lymph day, cleared a whole lot and did a lot of forgiveness exercise. I got a lot of teachings from the creator, and I feel like I literally rebuilt my lymph system. And I also cleared my allergy, like 2 kinds of allergy I have cleared after that day. And I never get this feeling that I am angry towards myself anymore. So so after that day, I just got this feeling that I rebuilt this part of my body. And I got this feeling throughout the entire course that I am rebuilding, recreating parts of my body. And along the way, I am rebuilding belief, definitely. And I am recreating my reality. So after I finished IA, like my coworker, my parents, my friends are saying that, what have you been doing recently? Have you been taking some kind of like supplement? Why do you feel like you look like a different person? You look like you're shining, and you look like you're in the better mood. Yeah, that's the overall takeaways that I got from IA. Yeah, I shared a lot. Yeah,
That's amazing. That's
yeah.
amazing, actually. Yes. I remember my experience of IA. I was unlike you. I was triggered the first day. Bang. The first day is like the microbes, the parasite day. And I was like, well, this explains why I am giving my power and people, I'm doing all their work for them and I'm doing all these things for other people. I'm like, duh, I gotta clear these parasites out of me. Um, um, and then it's just the main thing I knew though, that my teacher that I took it with, she emphasized that we have to clear all of our beliefs
Yes.
that day. We
Yeah.
can't have them move into the next day or into the next day. Otherwise, we could have a healing crisis or have like our body go into a little detox, like get a
Yes.
cold or something or flu.
Mhm.
Um, and then so I was keeping up, keeping up, keeping up, and then ear day came along. And that day I wasn't able to, I thought I had cleared everything, but it didn't clear. Well, it cleared, but it didn't clear. And then I had the next day I was feeling icky and sick and all this other stuff. And it was my teacher was like, "Did you clear everything?" I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I did." But it seemed like there was something holding on to. And then that day we had extra time, so we dug a little bit more on that ear issue. And it was around not being heard, around when I speak, not being heard. So I can speak things and people just poof, keep going. And you're like,
Yes.
did they hear me? What is going on here? You know
Mhm.
how people sometimes have a glazed look in their eye when you speak to them about
Oh,
theta healing, for instance?
yeah.
And they're just like, you're not even hearing me. I'm like speaking to a wall right now. I'm like, interesting. So it was around that. And it was around like also like other like times and places when I hadn't been heard.
Mm.
So I was like, interesting how that came up. And it was also it came into like when you get water in your ear and the water gets stuck and then you have an ear infection, it was into that energy
Mm.
too. So it was like clearing that ear infection when I was a child and all of that kind of
Oh, yeah.
interesting stuff. Um, but interesting enough, my mother had the same issue with ear aches and ear infections that and she doesn't like to put her ears in the water.
Mhm.
Um, and it she like the healing that I do on myself, if her higher self chooses to take it on, it can take it on. I don't know 100% if her higher self took everything on, because lately, well, she has been at some point complaining about her ears as well, but maybe it's just a memory that her
Mm,
ears were infected as a child, and
yeah.
she's still scared to put her ears under the water.
Yes.
Um, but maybe if she tried and did it, it wouldn't be an issue, right? The other thing I noticed too is that my had in the circular system, which is like the blood flowing and
Yes.
whatnot. There was issues with like our genetics and family getting that love through our body,
Mm,
and ended up doing that type of work, and it seemed like it even cleared like into my grandfather's,
wow.
like way back the grandfather level, where he felt better afterwards.
Yes.
Of course, they don't know that they don't understand theta healing, because they're not open to theta healing, my family, as much. Um, but I did notice that there were changes in them just from me taking this class, where like there was, they wanted to declutter their house. I was like,
Uh,
interesting,
yes,
because
they
it's
definitely
part of
felt it.
part
Mm.
of that. So I was like, or declutter their closet anyways with their clothing, because I was decluttering all the time, and my mom was like, oh, maybe I should do some more of that. So I was like, interesting.
As I have the same feeling on my side about our families can actually feel this. I'm so glad you brought this up because all the healings, the downloads that we do in our class, we can offer to all of our ancestors, all of our extended family that share the same DNA with us, and we can also offer to the human group consciousness. And
Mhm,
I think for my parents, they really felt that, like for that 3 week, because I was doing IA and I was working. I was so tired on the weekend, so I didn't call them. So the
mhm,
entire time of IA, I didn't call them. And after the class finished, I call like, hi, how's everything? And they told me all of the things that they did during these 3 weeks. For example, the things that my mom gets triggered and the things that my dad did with her, like her own belief system, it was basically in parallel with what I was doing in IA. It's like I can swear like the first week is their relationship with themselves, and the second week with other people, and on the third week, my parents started to asking like they started to ask questions about their relationship with God. You know, they don't exactly use that word, but they started to wonder like what's the connection between them and the higher source of creation. It was amazing how like in parallel like these were happening. And because the
mhm,
DNA, like that we share the same DNA, we can definitely feel that in like as the saying goes, in our blood that something is changing. It's really amazing.
mhm,
Yeah,
mhm. And not only can we do it past, but we can also do it to the future, for
definitely.
children, or children that haven't been born yet,
Yes.
all the way to like 7 generations forward.
Yes.
So now, like now we're clearing that intergenerational trauma with this class as well. With all the theta healing classes, actually, we are clearing that trauma. Anytime you
Definitely.
do a theta session, anytime you clear a belief, even outside of theta, you're clearing a belief. You are changing your
Yes.
that trauma that was handed down by your ancestors, and we're here
Definitely.
to clear them, and we're also here to learn lessons through our life. We bring in people and situations to teach us certain lessons, because we are here to master virtues,
Yes.
which then will allow us to bend the laws and work with the laws of the universe.
Yes.
So
So throughout this class, if we are able to bring the virtues with us during the digging work, it's gonna make everything a lot easier. And actually, that's what we are here for as instructors. We share the information, and we do diggings on our students, and as the students are doing digging on each other, we are there to hold the space and to like offer and invite the vibration of the virtues into the space where people are digging. So the whole energy gets a lot lighter, and it's easier for creators' highest truths to get through, and it's for the overall process to be less to be like pain free because we're only seeing things from creator's perspective to release all the shock, trauma, drama. And you all know the drill, like how it feels like when you have a really good digging. It's like no trauma, nothing gets triggered, but you clear a whole lot of beliefs. And because this class is really related with our body, and we receive a lot of healing on the physical level, and the healing you can feel is very, very tangible. And yeah, that's what I thought about when you said the virtues. Yeah.
And I had something come up, and now it went bye-bye again. I guess it's not important in that case. The thing is that, oh yeah, that's what came up. So when Amber and I decided, or Shuyi and I decided to do this together class, we also realized that together having two people, instructors, will allow the students to go deeper, because
Yes.
we're holding that space to allow you to
Yes.
go deeper.
Yes.
And so the people who will sign up for this course will be it'll be aligned to them.
Yes.
So together we will be teaching this class. We will each come up with days that we'll be teaching it, and days we may not be there. And it'll just go with flow. And we may, on some days, have both of us there or
Yes.
not. We will see.
We will
So,
see. Yes.
So we are offering partial scholarships for this as well. So if you are interested to apply for a partial scholarship, let either of us know, and we will get back to you with a form to fill out, just some as to why you would like the scholarship, what you will do with this, the IA course, and to go forward with it. And as well, we are actually offering an early bird rate right now until October 25th, 2024, which is $22.50. So after October 25th, it's going to go up to 2,500. This is all in Canadian dollars. And then we really encourage you to take the early bird offer, because it allows you to be able to carve the time out for yourself, as well as Creator will start sending you the financial abundance to pay for it. So if you want to pay with a payment plan, just get your first payment in now, and then ask and continue to manifest, and Creator will send the financials for you to be able to pay for this course. If you wait till the last minute to pay, the financials may not be there because you haven't done the manifestation. You haven't put the notice into the universe that you actually want this course. You have to register. You have to put some money down in order to show the universe that you want to take this course. Otherwise, it will be like, well, she wants to take it, or he wants to take it, but he's not proving to us that he wants to take it. So therefore, the finances may not come to you through other clients that come to you. Anything you want to add there?
Yes, I would just like to share a download that I just got to offer to everyone that we have Creator's definition and teaching about how to work with abundance, with money as an energy. It is easy, effortless for me to manifest the money, the time that I need for my highest good. And it is possible that I am worthy. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Creator.
That's a great download.
And I feel like I want to share that this class is great for those who has embarked on the spiritual journey and probably have had already been in exposure with other modalities prior to Theta, or you have been being Theta for a long time and you feel like right now is the time that you want to anchor all these spiritual or energy into your body to have like a more tangible, more physical level of like a spiritual evolution, because our body, our mind, and our spirits are like essentially all together. So when you feel like that, within your belief structure, within your spiritual evolution, and now it's time for your body to somehow go along also with that process, then this class is amazing for you. Because
Mm-hmm.
probably after, it's only after you have taken this class, you realize that your body is your dearest and truest friend. Because sometimes as healers, we have problem grounding in this world, even grounding into our own body. That's because sometimes our body has been taking on a lot of trauma and negative like memory and imprints for us. And this class is really like a self-care, self-love class. If you're ready to bring this great amount of compassion that you have towards yourself, to walk yourself through this 15-day journey. Of course, me and Cornelia will be there for you also. So after this journey, it's like a new person with more love and light anchored within your physical existence. That is just a amazing experience that I truly wish everyone can have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I also wanted to say that I met Shuyi in a You and Inner Circle instructor class, and we just did our IA class instructors down in Montana. There in May, was it?
May.
Yeah. And oh, amazing. Like the people that you meet in the classes that you do, especially IA, can be friends for life.
Yes.
So, and like a friend that gets you, another theta healer that understands you, that doesn't have all that drama that stuck in them. I'm working with some people right now who are not theta healers, and boy, oh boy, do they spin a lot of drama. I'm like, why? And I'm like, why are you creating this? And they're just like, I'm just so angry. I'm like, well, but why?
Sending love to
Um,
them.
in some ways, people are addicted to that drama, and they create it and they create it and they create it. And with IA, after you get past the first week and into the second week and then into the third week, you look around you and like you're like, wow, the people in this class are amazing. They're amazing theta healers just like me, and we can get along and we speak to each other, and like we can have life friends.
Yes.
And we might not see them every day, but we can go on Zoom and we can practice digging with each other, and we can work with each other on different classes, and we might even see each other in instructor class in Montana or
Mm,
in Switzerland
yes.
or wherever we go for the in-person part. So, and then we can, in the future, if we choose to, we can collaborate and co-teach, or we can build a healing center together, or we can do um, other classes, or we can travel together, or we can write books together, or whatever like we decide to do. Like these are people that we can now work with because they're also theta healers. They've also gone through and cleared maybe not the same beliefs, but well, they may not have had the same beliefs as you, but they cleared all of them just like you did. And now
Yes.
this allows them to like come, everybody's almost at, I'm gonna say, the same level, if that's the right word, but you just feel so connected when you're with other theta healers, so much love, and it's like, oh, you can just go and do so many different things with them, and you don't
Yes.
have to like go through all the drama first.
Yes. It's a really kind of special bond when you get to witness the other person go through this 15-day as well. It's like
Mhm.
you get to know them on a very, very deep level, and same like they get to know you on this deep level. It's really like a soul family reunion. The theta healing is, and this class even more so. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, so I really encourage you, if you're not sure whether you want to sign up for this one, or you're not thinking it's not the right time, or whatever excuse you may think you have, contact us first. We can do a session with you. We can
Yes.
clear it. We can help you manifest this
Yes.
course for you,
Yes.
because it's those like limitations that you're telling yourself, that's your ego. It's fighting back. It doesn't want
Mhm.
you to move forward. It wants you to stay stuck. It wants you to stay in place because that's where you're safe. So if we can clear those blocks, if it's time, if it's money, if it's my family won't like me, I will lose my friends, I will become someone else, I I will lose my house and then live in a box on the street. Any of those things. I'm just saying them because I know that they've come up for me and for other people I've dug on. Well, live in the box on the street. I'm like, is that really true? No, you're not going to live in a box on the street. You're probably going to ask someone for help before you get to that stage. Um, but it's about being able to receive it. So can we actually, I'm getting download now. Creator wants to download that you are able to, would you like to know that you are able to receive love, you're able to receive help from others, that you're able to ask for help, that you can ask for help, and that you are able to receive wealth from others for anything that you would like to do in your life? Would you like this download?
Yes.
And that you are able to receive love from others, and you are
Yeah.
able to give love to others, but you are able to receive it as well. Would you like this download as well?
Yes.
Anything you would like to add?
If you'd like to just reach out to Cornelia and me to like just get to know more about us and to get in touch more with our energy to see if we are the person that you would like to stay by our side for this 15-day amazing journey, like feel free to reach out to us. And we really look forward to have you in the class. I was just sharing with Cornelia this morning that I have this feeling that we are inviting friends to go on like a magical trip with us. And I really have this love and joy in my heart chakra, and it's going outwards. And so I like to send this message to you of my blessing and good wishes until we can meet in the class.
Thank you as well to
Thank
everybody
you.
for coming. I'm looking so forward to meeting you, looking so forward to working with you. I love teaching. I love teaching theta healing. And I love teaching people who love to learn, who want to learn, and who want to work on themselves. So working into self-improvement. So I hope to see you there. Reach out to either of us. See you soon.
See you soon.